Hi there, Marika from Malano, Australia. I just thought I'd do a video on some of our ingredients, and a few weeks ago you might remember that I did a short one on aloe, and I'm yet to continue on with how great aloe is. I've been trying to get to do videos for a while, but it's just that I'm so busy in production and formulating and things like that I just haven't had a chance. But I hope you're all keeping very well during the crazy time that we've had. Good news for us though, being back at Salamanca, we've loved connecting with all of the beautiful people down there. You know, we've had so many different people from different backgrounds, lots from around Tassie. It's been fantastic to connect, and sometimes it's great just to connect on a personal level rather than it's all about being sales. So it's been really good. So I look forward to the continuation of Salamanca. And as time progresses, we'll give you a little bit more of an update about what's happening there. Okay, so today I thought I would talk a little bit about one of our products we have is youth serum, and I use in that a product called, it's an algae, and it's more of a green type of algae. There's 7 types of algae and main types, but there are only 3 different ones used in skincare that I know of and that I use. Particularly the brown algae, there's a blue-green or greeny sort of colour, or the red. And now in ours, we're using, at this point in time, the organic sanitizer has the red algae, and in the youth serum I use the greeny colour algae. But you know, people sort of mix it up with seaweed. There's lots of different species of seaweed and they all have different compounds and functions. I have been working on a formula with a Tasmanian biotech company for quite a number of months now, actually since around July, August last year. So basically I've been working on a couple of formulas with their seaweed, which is organic, and I'm only really just happy with it now because it takes me a long time to formulate. I might have a compound I'm interested in using, but the thing is, the difference between how Macy and I operate this business is that we don't just go, well, this is a trendy, cool ingredient, let's get it and use it. Oh, and by the way, it's loaded with vitamin C, different nutrients and minerals, so we think it's a good idea to use. What I do is I do a lot of research on historical value of ingredients, what they've been used for in the past. So like in ancient times, and what the old medicine doctors and tribal doctors, bush doctors, whatever you want to call them, did in those times. Aboriginal medicine, Native Americans, the Southern Americans, and even the you know, ancient Indians, things like that. So Ayurvedic medicine has been around for 5,000 plus years. So there's a lot of value in it, a lot of value in the ancient Chinese medicine as well. So I like to formulate based on 3 things, and this will probably give you a lot more insight into how I operate as a person. So first of all, I look at the science. I look at what the ingredient is, the chemical structure, like the formula, the molecular structure. And then I operate from the heart level, which is my spirit. So as I say, head is science, heart is spirit, and gut is instinct. And it's how I feel about how I mix things together using those 3 instincts that we have. So science is all about understanding, you know, that there is a molecular structure, there is a chemical reaction that takes place when we mix different things, and also to how that impacts a person, so on the person's health. So it's very important that, you know, when I formulate, I'm doing something that's going to be great for your health. And the other thing is, I don't think it's important to just do something that's trendy. Macy and I don't do things for trend. We do things because with the, you know, it resonates with our heart and where we're going with this business. So historically, getting back to algae, algae's been used for centuries amongst tribes and different empires. The Roman Empire used it. And basically with the Romans, they used seaweed for any skin problem, you know, like wounds, rashes and burns, because seaweed has some amazing compounds in it. You know, there's a load of minerals in it. It has anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties. You know, there's everything from zinc, copper, vanadium, chlorine, calcium, magnesium, manganese, iodine and fluorine. So basically with it, I don't go, hey, I'm going to go and use this because it's trendy and everyone's using it. I use it because I like the history about it. I like to put it into the product because I feel like it's been around for so long that there is some evidence, whether it's scientific or anecdotal, there is some evidence that points to the truth about who we are as beings. And I think we've reached a crossroads that, you know, we're either going in artificial intelligence way or, you know, back to our ground roots and connecting with Mother Nature. And I think, you know, that there's a lot of people out there who want to connect back with Mother Nature, but there's also a huge amount of people that want to become more artificially intelligent. But what I'll just tell you is that anyone can go on Google and anyone can get an ingredient and say, hey, I'm going to use this because this has got some great, you know, results on Google. But are you listening to your instincts and, you know, your heart, your gut? Because your heart intelligence is connected to the divine. And I'm a big believer in the divine, that the universe, there is something there. I'm also a believer in science. I think science has its place, but I'm also a big believer in gut instinct. And if you connect with somebody, you know, you know in your gut whether that person's good or not. We have a vibe. We all resonate on energy. And one of the things that we do in our business is we harness. So we harness all of the energy and the capability of plant-based ingredients, or more of the natural ingredients. Natural ingredients aren't natural once they're processed. Natural ingredient is a natural seaweed and algae in the sea. That's natural. Once we take it out of the sea and process it and use it, it's not natural anymore. So we say all of our ingredients are plant-based and we harness their energy from nature. And that's the difference. Malano Australia does mix science, spirit, instinct. Those three things together will give, you know, an amazing result, a result that we're happy with, because we absolutely love what we do. If you ever have any questions, I mean, I could go on for hours about all the compounds in algae and all it does, but you can see for yourself that when you use things that are plant-based and nature-based, you do get more, you get results based on an accumulative effect over time. I'm not promising overnight fix on your skin, because that would be irresponsible of me and it wouldn't be truthful. And the big thing with us, Macy and I in this business, as people know us, is that we're truthful about what we do. And we like to give people something that's going to give them a result over time. It's accumulation of effect. And you know, we mix things together that work together synergistically to give a result. For example, with the algae, I use pullulan. Pullulan is from a mushroom or fungi compound, and pullulan actually helps with skin tightening. So, you know, I'm nearly 50 now, not 18 months off, but getting closer. Every day for me is getting closer to 50. So what I do now is important for the next 10 years, because I don't want to get needles in my skin all the time. I don't want to do that. I never have done it and I never will do it. So I use products that I make and that I put a lot of thought and love and intention into, and I harness, as I mentioned before, that energy from those components from the earth. Now, some of those components are replicated in a laboratory through science and molecular synthesis, all that type of thing. That's well and good, that's fine. I understand that. I do use some peptides in some things that replicate things in nature. But generally as a business, we go down the line of harnessing nature to give you the best product and something that resonates with us through our science and our heart and our gut. So those three things together is what we bring to you. If you have any questions or want to come and say hi when we are back at Salamanca again, please do, because I like to answer questions and invite the conversation about how we've come about our products. Have a lovely day, and as you can see outside, it's beautiful and it's green. I thought I'd give you a beautiful view while I do a video. Love to talk to you, take care, and we'll talk soon. Bye for now.